Hello everyone, Kherny here. I'm back with a new series on Warlock 2 The Exiled. I've already got one that's running, that's got the campaign A Clear Threat that we're running through at the moment. But I thought I'd run one in tandem with it, showing off the Naga race. I don't think there's many videos showing that race, and they play a little bit differently, being water based, so let's get started on that. Do a new game. Right, we'll set the spawn rate to half just because it can be quite crazy with the AI spawn rate. We won't disable city limit. Right, we want it on challenging, yeah. We'll do battle for the outplanes, which is we fight the AI for dominance over the outworld shards. We'll leave all victory settings on. Right, what's next? We'll have a medium-sized universe. We'll have 3 rival great mages. And for this one, we'll go for one that does the Naga race. Now, we've got a choice of Ringar Rook. We'll probably customise him. Or let's see who else favours the Naga. There we go. A Gorgon. I think we'll go with the other guy. Oh, there's a Talcalasil. That's my one that's currently being used in the other campaign. Right, there he is. Let's customise him. Now, what has he got at the minute? What colour should we go for? I think we'll go for Naga purple. We'll keep it as is. Now, for the improvements, he has picked. Oh, we've got quite a lot of choice there. We do have some of the spell DLC that you can get with the game. Now, he has intolerance, which means our own race, the Naga, gain a 10% increase on production of all resources, actually, and a 20% increase on population as well. That's really good. But it does mean that the production of other races and population get a massive negative modifier there. Now, yes, okay, I think we might keep that. That's such a good bonus there. Even if we have just one other city, there are ways around those negative modifiers. You can put blessings on your towns, just so, I mean, we might have the odd other race to help us out, but on the whole we're going to be Nagas by the look of it. Now, what else we got? Glorious Tactician, we won't bother with that. That gives us 5 points back. Now, now I don't know what their main focus is, whether it's, a lot of the races have a focus on mana, food, etc. So we won't do any of the improvements for that, like trader or possibly farmer. Now, we haven't got enough to get an elite unit, which would have been nice. Ooh, we can even get a dragon there, but that would cost all our points. 20% research production. I think we might go for Lord of Coatls, because if we're going to have less other towns because of the intolerance, that might help us a little bit. Now, that would allow us to get a Coatl village. What else can we get? Now, that could be quite handy. Call of Suzerain. Summons a random lord at the next turn, although it costs 100 mana, so maybe not. Right, I think we'll go for... We'll stick with Lord of Coatls. I think we'll go with Farmer. Take a chance. I think they do need food. That'll give us 20% food production. That'll give us a massive bonus there, combined with intolerance. Right, let's see how that goes. Now the Naga, a lot of their buildings and units do a lot better on the water. So they get bonuses to combat just from actually being on the water. So if we can, we'll be trying to use terraforming, and ideally we'll do the opposite of what's happening in the clear campaign and we'll actually be trying to flood the shards if we can. So if we get hold of any water terraforming, that'd be great. Alright, so where are we? Right, here's our first first city, Drago. Alright, it looks quite nice actually. Quite shell-like. And the water looks nice. Now, let's have a look at the map. Oh, I didn't think you could actually go to Anadra. Oh, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Right, so we know there's 3 other great mages. More than likely, the outer ring from Pargo, which is R1, a tropical world, heading directly up. The 3 unknown worlds I'm highlighting there. You can see the tooltip. I think that's where they'll be starting. So we'll be fighting over the mid worlds, more than likely, and then heading towards Anadra. So let's start off. First things first, we've got a new achievement. Right, enter a tropical world, great. Right, new unit Triton Hunters can be recruited in the city. Let's have a look at the city. Right, that's the only unit we can currently use. Close city view. Actually, we'll have a quick look at it. Our production in the bottom left down there. Currently producing 8.9 gold. Right, we get they do need food, and we got 20% farmer bonus, as well as our own race bonus, 10%. We should have intolerance as well there. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. Right, let's close the city view and work our way through the outstanding issues. So, first of all, let's select a new research. Now, if we can see water terraforming at any point. Oh, I do think we can't actually have divine spells. That's one thing with the Naga. They don't support any of the gods, so that limits them a little bit because they've got some quite good units. So all the divine spells at the bottom of the screen there, we're not going to have access to, if I remember rightly. Now, which line gives us terraforming? Right, at the top there, cleanse the land. Okay, can't see any there initially. Let's look at the middle line. Right, there we go. Lower the land. We could probably use that to bring some water in there. That could be quite helpful. So I think we might focus on sorcery over wizardry at the moment. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of terraforming in that middle line. Right, so let's get... We'll get a lesser heal to start off with, as we didn't pick one on our customization screen. Right, new building to be constructed. Right, straight off, we've got a fish pool. Somewhere there anyway. Let's close that. Now, where the hell's that then? Market, farm, Triton Guild. No, I can't see. Ah, there we are. Oh, sorry, there we are. There's the fish pool. Let's get rid of that hex. It doesn't seem to stick for some reason. It's a little bug they have, one of many. Right. Order a new building built. Right, now that fish pool, we can either have a fish farm, that gives us +8 food, or a charm. Now, I think early on, not knowing what that charm will give us, it does seem to affect a wide range of classes there. And we get 5 uses, but it will take 4 gold. I think at this stage we'll go with the fish farm. That'll increase the growth as well on the town. And we'll also work on building 25 gold. Well, we can't afford that at the moment. Alright, what else have we got to do? 2 units we've got starting off with. So first things first, let's explore around a little bit. What is that? Blooming water. Oh, that's a bit like good land that you can farm on, except in the water itself. So that's 20% food production on those algae sort of water squares there. That's our first turn over with. Yep, I agree with you. Oh, Kraken's nest. And they're fairly tough there, 75 hit points. We won't engage with that yet. Right, there's a sea serpent as well. They're a bit easier. I think we might be in range there of being struck, hopefully not. Let's explore these lakes. Keep an eye on the... what are they? Naga young, who's our ranged unit. Oh, here we go. Oh, we might get done here. Better retreat from that Kraken. Oh dear, we're on land now, which means the ratmen can have a dig at us as well. Oh, right. Well, they're not. That's good. One good thing, they can't actually attack us from the... Oh, we can attack them though. Oh, that's good. Although saying that, they're on guard, so we're not going to do too well against them. We'll keep exploring. Oh, Kraken's nest. Alright. Right, we'll leave that way down there, and I think we found a lost caravan there. We'll loot that next turn. And we'll get our Naga young back into our territory. Heal them up. Right, settlers can be recruited. That'll be 50 gold though, so we won't be doing that. In turn.
A new spell has been researched, my lord.
Now, key thing with Naga is stay on the water. As you can see, home waters give us 20% unit power, extra movement and resistance all round. That's only active on the water. And they're quite tough actually anyway. I mean, you can see there, look, 50% damage reduction for melee, 54 for missile, and 75 defense against life magic, so they're quite good all round, these guys. Right, we've researched the stage 1 lesser heal. Could actually cast that, actually, might do. Speed up healing. Now, what's next? Fertile lands. Now, I wonder how that would work on the water. Whether that would turn it algae green. Well, we can try it and see. What's next? What's outstanding? Construction's complete. Right, we've got the fish farm underway. That's good. We're at 12.8 food intake now. Right, that's good. And half of it is being sent over as a gold production. Good, good. Because we've got an excess. Right, we've built another Triton Hunter. We're a little bit penned in here with two of these Kraken straight away. They're not easy units either. I think. Right, well, let's see what to build first. What we could do with is another ranged unit. Right. Oh, Serpentarium. That can be built on a coatl village. No, we're going to use the coatl house for that. That will take 2 gold though, okay. Before we do that though, we could do with, let's look at the building tree. We need some ranged units. Where are you? Naga Young, right, we need the Naga Guild. Naga Guild. Right, where are you? That will give us ranged units, and then we'll follow that up with coatl village to give us a little bit of difference of troops. So let's get these guys back. Alright, they can't do anything this turn. Who else we got? Right, that's that turnover. It does look quite nice, that capital there. It's like a giant bit of coral sticking into the air. Right, there's another caravan in sight there we could do with. Don't really want to use these guys on land because of the disadvantage to their stats. Let's just uncover a little bit more. Right, can you hit that Kraken from there? Now, one of the things they do get is... oh no, that's the young actually. Right. We'll start softening up these rat men. Yeah, it's the Triton Hunters. They actually get a special ability as well. A 10 missile, which they can use every 3 turns with a range of 2 squares. So that gives them some range as well as the Naga Young units we've got. Right, we won't go any further that way. We're going to take out this Kraken in a minute. Once we get another ranged unit. So let's end that turn. Oh, damn it. Normally they pull back, so... oh, hang on. Saying that. Right, he has pulled back. Oh, he's pushing in my luck here a little bit. Let's get that caravan while we're here. Keep peppering away the rat men. Pull them back just out of range of the Kraken. Right, you can't do anything to our Naga Young as they're on the land. Right, advisor, as I promised, your grace, the ode at your honour is ready and your glory now is eternal for sure. Okay. Right, we've got happiness and an increase in people by the looks of it. Great. Oh, a life crystal, 20% plus life damage, and unfortunately it's got a bit of a negative to it. It gives us slows the casting down by 7%. We'll start clearing this bit of land out. All these land dwellers need to be removed. Oh, that's very good, that missile. Can't quite make him out there in the fog. Oh, nearly done him. Now, Naga Young, I've levelled up. 20% missile, 25% missile resistance. Let's have a look at their stats. Right, I think we'll go with missile resistance there. They actually do poison. which is quite nice. 50% death magic, that is. Home waters again, which is the standard Naga benefit. And they've got strong scales, melee and missile resistance, so we'll give them... I always like to go for, because in this game it's a lot about keeping your units alive, so we'll get the resistance perk there. Now Naga Young can be recruited, so we'll get one of those. And next turn the city's leveled up, so we'll be able to build the Quartal village then. There's the Naga Guild producing the young. So we'll just get them into position and turn. Hordes of rats are raging through your capital and they will eat all the food. Right, what's our choices here? Let them eat it, which will give us some unrest and a food shortage. Send a special unit of rangers to deal with it. Teleport all the pests to distant lands. Now that can have repercussions actually. I did that before when a lord turned up from these distant lands saying that I'd attacked him by teleporting all these pests there. Or, oh actually I can't actually do this one. Right, so that option isn't available to me in my current race, class, etc. So I think we'll send a special unit of rangers. That'll cost me 20 gold. How much have I got? Actually, I can't highlight it there. I think we'll do that though. Actually, no, we'll do the mana one. 10 mana. Teleport them all to distant lands. Might be repercussions, we'll see. Right. Nests of flying creatures have appeared everywhere, but we didn't see any on in between our turns, so they're not within our range. Right, new building to be built. Coartal house. There we go. Just on the edge of the land there. And I think we could do with building as well a settler. Let's have a look at our money situation. 198 gold we've got. The reason I couldn't see it a minute ago was because I've got that's where my timer is on the recording the video. It's just covering the gold number. So we've got 198 gold with 10 plus, nearly plus 10 a turn. Okay. Taking over the rat manhole, and we've just uncovered another rat manhole in the bottom left there. What have we got there? Silver. That's an iron resource. If we decide to build another town there. Now, we're not a land-based town. I wonder if we could. I don't think we can build on the land actually. We'll find out. Right, we'll just wait for our second ranged unit to appear, then we'll start clearing out the seas. Right, your scouts have found an ancient mausoleum decorated with ominous runes. They await your decision. Break in and rob it. That'll give us 210 mana, that's a lot. Or lose 100 gold, honour the mummy in the mausoleum and leave it in peace without taking any of the treasure. And that will give us -1 unrest per turn. Well, we're not bothered about that. I think we'll break in and rob it. 200 mana, brilliant. Uh-oh. Who's in range of my town? Enemy at the gate. Oh right, oh wow, okay. Right, we can target those rats from the city. The only thing is there's a bit of a waste because you don't get the XP on your troops for killing them, so sometimes it's best to not do that. Alright, rats have replaced the rat men we just wiped out, so we'll keep clearing them out. Oh, cool. Got a unit of trolls by the looks of it. And 40 gold. Well, that's great. Great start. We'll bring them over towards the coast. Troll slaves, I should say. Right, who's leveled up? Triton hunters. Now 30 melee resistance, 20 melee damage. Right, let's have one more check, get their stats. I think we'll, as in this game, good idea is to think more about survival rather than offense initially. We'll go with the resistance blade wall. That's got them up to 68% melee resistance. Good, good. Right, just keep an eye on that Kraken. That's probably where we're going to put our town over there somewhere. Second town. Now it's in turn. That night you wake up trembling. You've lost a great deal of your power. Tomb robbers. Oh, right. Right. So, a curse from the mummy by the looks of it. Unrest for 5 turns. Oh no. Well, we're not bothered about that. We'll deal with anything that comes up. Right, here we go. Range unit is here, so let's get them into place. Let's just see if we can spot that Kraken again. Right, he's still there. But we can start hitting him from the land here, so without any comeback. Start manoeuvring. If you don't finish the units off, they'll only regen and come back to get you, so it's best to finish them off. And good thing about the trolls is regeneration 8, which is very good, and with the amount of hit points they've got, you can be a bit more, throw the caution to the wind a little bit with them. Alright, let's then turn again. Oh damn it, there's a Kraken up there as well. What is that? That's 3 in a row. Okay, that's not good. There we go. We have to pull them back. Oh, it's not easy, is it, at the beginning? If we use the missile on them, it stops them getting a return attack. So that gives us, we've got them down to halfway already. Right, we built the coatl house, and we can now summon coatl spears. Now let's have a look at those guys. 40 gold, so they're actually the most expensive unit. %, melee and 25% reduction in damage for melee and missile, 75% reduction in life magic, which is similar to the Naga, but they also get a resistance to elemental magic, 43%. That's the sort of little bonus they've got really over the Naga. Yeah, and they do quite good damage actually. 15 damage. And it's poison, so they do death magic from that with 30 hit points, so they're not bad at all actually. We might summon, I think we'll get a spearman, quite a spearman, and then we'll get a Triton settler. The spearman can link up with the trolls, and we'll clear out this bit of land to the south of our city, and we'll then think about getting a settler in there. So who else has got to move? Right, trolls have scared off the rogues. And what have we got? Oh, a chamberlain ability for our great mage. That allows us to have an extra city. Well, an extra a non-specialised city anyway. End turn. Right, okay. That's all going quite well. Let's have a look at a bit of an overview of our shard, as what we've seen so far. Right, okay, I think we'll call that it for this first episode. That's been quite good. We've got 4 units out. We'll start expanding to the east in the next episode, so I'll see you next time.